Hey guys, Adrian here on the behalf of iTouchApps.net. Today we're taking a look at Repulze. Repulze is a racing game designed for the iPhone and iPad, a really fast-paced racing and action-based game. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a game here, and we're going to choose the phase you want to play. You can choose multiple phases here. In this case, we're going to obviously start off with phase 1, which is just boot camp, to kind of give you a feel for the game. I'm going to turn off the tutorial here, and we're just going to quickly jump in. It's kind of like a not retro, but a space sort of style game here. So it shows you the buttons here. You use either controls, which I like about this game. It has multiple controls, so you can choose to use your sliding when you want to slide your finger left to right to navigate. You can tilt the device and or use the buttons. In my opinion, I really like the tilt, though one of the big pros to this game again is that option to kind of choose your controls. There's energy gates here, so the colors show the polarity of the gates. Picking the gates have the same polarity as your hovercraft will allow you to obviously travel through faster. You also have a boost meter, as you can see here. And I'm going to go ahead and go through the red polarity here in this case. And continue to go through here. You can see you collect boost here, and I'm kind of going off track here, but you can see as you collect, you get all the polarity changes, so you have to go through different gates. You can see in the top, ooh, when I crashed there, so it's going to rewind it, which is really kind of a cool feature here. And I'm crashing around, but you can see here, as your polarity changes, you want to go through the relative, and I'm just crashing all over here. It's really a fast-paced game. You want to go through the polarity colors that match the corresponding arrows above here. You can see there, if I go through the wrong one, you lose energy in that case. So the more energy you get, obviously the faster you'll go, and the boost you can use by tapping on the screen here. So, whoops, the polarity changes there. So I have a boost available. I can click to boost, and you can see here, you go through much more faster, kind of hyper speed, as you collect more and more polarity charges. Now the game is really fast-paced. That's why you can notice here you're gonna tend to crash around a lot, especially with the tilt controls. But in my opinion, that's it adds more realism to that of the game with these polarity, with this speed and all that. It adds more of a challenge. And you can see here I keep on crashing, and you lose life as you kind of crash throughout here, and it's gonna restart me again. But again, really a really fast-paced racing game here. You can see the longer you hold your boost, the more you use it here. And once you run out, you can see in the top left you have no meter there. Now once you pause the game, you can get some rankings, you get the challenges, you can see here, beat the time, gain 8 boost charges, no more than 6 wall collisions. I'm sure I already passed that. I'm going to go ahead and exit to the main menu here to show you a little bit more about the thing. Now as you go along, you collect other things like weapons. There's a weapon system in here where you can use to take out, you're basically using these futuristic scientific cars, and you're going to get like a weapon system as you go along here. You get to choose different cars here that have different handling, acceleration, all of that good stuff. And again, it's as you go through different phases, you have to go through different stages essentially. So phase 3 brings on things like weapons. You take on opponents, and basically you want to take out your AI in order to win the races and all of that. Going to the main menu here, you see you have some other options, like you can adjust controls. The camera, again, this game has tons and tons of options, which I really like. It gives you a lot of different settings to choose from. You can see your profile, your leaderboards and achievements, as well as a store. They have a store for in-app purchasing if you want to buy more things like toolkits and all that stuff that can help you repair your futuristic cars in this sense, and all of that. So again, this is Repulze. It's 99 cents in the App Store. It has really awesome graphics. It's a realistic adrenaline rush type of racing game, which is kind of my favorites. As you can see there, I still need to get used to the whole steering mechanism, but it really does have a super fluid racing action feel to it. Weapons, AI opponents, multiple levels with the phases. So there's phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. So it's currently on phase 3. Again, each one kind of adds different things. For example, phase 1 is kind of just the gravity defying tracks. Phase 2 adds on challenging types, power ripper upgrades, magnetic fields. Phase 3, like I talked about, the AI enemies, the weapons, all of that good stuff. So throughout the game, you get different things throughout the stages. You get upgrades, all of this good stuff. Really a fun, futuristic racing game. This is Repulze. You can find it in the App Store today.